Have you ever said one small thing to a woman and noticed her energy change instantly? She pauses, looks at you differently, and suddenly you're on her mind. Yeah, that wasn't an accident. There's one word, just one, that can make a woman replay your voice in her head long after you're gone. And no, it's not baby. In fact, that's the word that quietly destroys attraction. By the end of this video, you'll understand why certain words pull her closer emotionally, why others push her away, and how to speak in a way that makes her feel drawn to you without chasing, forcing, or explaining yourself. And stay with me, because the mistake most men make with nicknames is exactly why women lose interest even when things seem fine. Section 1. Why most men lose power with words. Most men talk too much, not because they're boring, but because they're trying to be liked. They fill silence, they soften their tone, they use words they think sound affectionate. But attraction doesn't grow from comfort alone, it grows from polarity. And this is where men unknowingly lose the frame. They use nicknames that signal, I'm already invested, I'm emotionally available, I'm here whenever you want, and therefore she stops wondering. But curiosity is the fuel of attraction, and once curiosity dies, desire quietly fades. But here's the part most men miss. The problem isn't affection, the problem is timing and restraint. And that leads us to the first major mistake. But the second mistake is even more damaging because it feels right while killing attraction. Section 2. The nickname that kills attraction. Let's talk about the word baby. It sounds harmless, it sounds caring, but what it really communicates is predictability. She's heard it before, from men who rushed closeness, from men who wanted reassurance. And women don't respond to words, they respond to energy behind words. When you use a nickname too early, you collapse tension. You remove mystery. You tell her there's nothing left to earn. And therefore, her nervous system relaxes, but her attraction does not deepen. Now let me ask you something. Have you ever noticed how fast attraction fades right after things feel comfortable? Comment below if you've seen that happen. Because comfort without polarity leads to emotional flatness. But there is a way to use words that does the opposite, and that's where the forbidden nickname comes in. But before I tell you what it is, you need to understand why it works. Quick pause. If this already makes sense, like and subscribe. Not because it magically fixes your dating life, but because it helps the channel grow. And no, that doesn't mean your crush will text you back instantly, but it might help. Section 3. What the forbidden nickname actually does. Here's the truth. The forbidden nickname isn't special because of the word itself. It's special because of what it triggers emotionally. Women respond to symbols, not labels. A charged nickname creates contrast, signals awareness, introduces tension, suggests depth. It doesn't soften your presence, it amplifies it. Names like trouble, little storm, danger. Not said playfully, not said nervously, said calmly, slowly, once. And then you stop talking. That pause is where attraction forms, because silence gives her mind room to move. But here's the mistake most men make next. They repeat it, and repetition kills power. But the next part explains exactly when to say it and when to pull back, and that's where obsession starts. Section 4. Timing is everything. The forbidden nickname only works when it arrives unexpectedly, not during flirting, not during validation, not when she's seeking reassurance. It works when she's teasing you, testing your composure, trying to read you. That's when you say it. Then you lean back, change the subject, let silence breathe, and therefore her attention locks on to you. She doesn't ask why you said it, she feels it. But don't miss this part. If you say it too often, it becomes noise. Scarcity is what gives words weight. And that's why most men never experience this effect. But the next section explains why mystery keeps her emotionally invested even when you're not around. Section 5. Why mystery makes her think about you. Here's the paradox. The more you explain yourself, the less she feels. The more you clarify, the less she imagines. Women don't obsess over certainty, they obsess over possibility. And mystery creates emotional space. When you say one charged word and then pull back, her mind fills the gap. She replays your tone, your timing, your calm, and therefore you stay present in her thoughts without effort. This isn't manipulation, it's emotional self-control. The Stoics understood this. Power isn't loud, it's restrained.
But here's the next layer, and this is critical. If you can't pull back emotionally, don't say the word at all. Because the power doesn't come from the nickname, it comes from your ability to walk away from the moment without needing validation. And that leads us directly into the next part, because once you understand this, everything shifts. Section 6. Mystery is what makes her addicted. Here's the uncomfortable truth most men don't want to hear. Women don't get addicted to attention, they get addicted to uncertainty mixed with safety. And mystery is the bridge between the two. When a woman fully understands you, she relaxes. When she can't quite figure you out, she leans in. That's not a game, that's human psychology. Most men overshare because they're trying to be liked. They explain themselves, they clarify everything, they answer questions she didn't even ask, and every time they do that, they remove mystery. Mystery isn't about hiding who you are, it's about revealing yourself slowly, one layer at a time. The forbidden nickname works because it creates a question without an answer. You don't explain it, you don't define it, you don't justify it, you let it float. And here's what happens when you do that. She starts investing mentally. She replays your tone. She remembers the timing. She wonders why it affected her. And when a woman starts thinking about why she feels something, she's already emotionally hooked. This is where most men break frame. They sense the pull, then they rush to reinforce it. They text too fast. They follow up too soon. They try to recreate the moment, and that kills it. Because mystery only works when you're comfortable with space. Silence isn't absence. Silence is pressure. The calm man who doesn't rush to fill space becomes the emotional anchor. And here's the paradox. The less you try to be remembered, the more unforgettable you become. Because her imagination starts working for you. She fills in the gaps. She assigns meaning. She creates stories. And those stories carry more emotional weight than anything you could say directly. That's why the forbidden nickname should never be explained. Explanation lives in logic. Desire lives in emotion. Once you explain, you move her out of feeling and into thinking, and thinking kills attraction. So here's the discipline you need to adopt. Say less, but mean more. Reveal slowly, but stay grounded. Create moments, then let them breathe. When you combine mystery with emotional control, something powerful happens. She feels safe, but not bored. Interested, but not in control. And that tension, that push and pull, is what keeps her coming back. Not because you chased her, but because you didn't. And in the next part, I'll show you how to speak directly to her emotions instead of her logic, because that's the final piece that turns curiosity into real desire. If this already clicked for you, comment, "I get it now."